So here it is, the final build of the two-factor authentication door. It's essentially an Arduino microcontroller with an NFC shield attached to it. We have a simple pin pad here for entering a 4-digit or more pin number. And here's a mock-up of a door lock mechanism that's controlled by a servo. Essentially, there's a pin that you can kind of see from the back side that engages a lock or disengages a lock with the turn of the servo. So, let's go over some of how it works. Essentially, it will read an NFC chip, and each NFC chip has a specific serial number associated with it. So it checks for the serial number as well as some data that's actually been written to one of the blocks. So some random predefined hex numbers will be verified to make sure the chip is the correct chip. After the correct chip's been authenticated, the LED status light will go on that will basically signal the keypad is operational, and you can go ahead and enter your PIN number. Now, one of the things that sort of made this work better was having the keypad time out after a little while, because obviously you can't just read the chip, activate the keypad permanently until some sort of intervention, either an incorrect PIN or a valid PIN is entered. It has to time out in order for it to sort of be a secure lock. So let's go through and walk through how it works. First, we'll give it some power. And so this is the correct NFC chip. And we can see that the LED goes on, and I can enter 1, 2, 3, 4, and star to verify, and we can see that the lock mechanism opened. Now, if we enter the correct PIN again, 1, 2, 3, 4, we see the lock engages now. So, we can see that an incorrect chip, it's being read, but it is failing verification. So an incorrect chip will never activate anything. It will have to have the correct serial number, and it'll have to have the correct data in its memory. Now, we can see that the keypad will time out. The LED, after, I think it's about 15 seconds, the LED will go off, and then the keypad will be 2, 3, 4, inactive, and it's not going to do anything. So, one other thing that we built into the keypad was the ability to reset a incorrect pin sequence. So, 1, 2, 3, 6, oops, I hit hash to reset it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the lock still opens. Now, if I enter an incorrect pin, 1, 2, 3, 5, it immediately times out and fails the code, and the lock does not open. So, if I were to take a long time entering a pin sequence without any sort of verification or reset, then the LED will also time out. And even if I hit reset 1, 2, 3, 4, the keypad's inoperable at that point. So there you have it. A two-factor authentication lock that requires a physical manifestation of the chip and a PIN code that should theoretically be only in your head. And without those two things being in the same place at the same time, your lock doesn't open or close. Thanks for watching.